Hey guys, I'm live from the Arthur Blank family office where we heard from Falcons owner Arthur Blank and team CEO Rick McKay just a bit ago. They spoke to the media for an hour and a half. That's a record. I've been covering the team for 6+ years. Never have I attended a presser with Blank for as long as he talked. Now, I will say Terry Fontenot, the general manager, he was not in attendance, though he did keep his job. Arthur Smith lost his job. It's interesting because they split decision-making 50-50. Though Fontenot is still very much the general manager for the Falcons. Blank was asked if he made a mistake not pursuing Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson this offseason. Jackson leads the MVP race after an outstanding season. And Blank answered that question by saying he thought they had an answer in Desmond Ridder. Ridder struggled throughout the season with turnovers. He was benched a couple of times. Smith and Fontenot bet everything on Ridder, made him the face of the franchise. Smith's final season in Atlanta will be remembered by that decision. But guys, you got to remember, most people around the organization also supported that choice.
There was never any discussion about any other quarterback path other than one that Coach Smith and Terry and we supported, but they chose to take. And this is not to defend either Taylor or Dez, but our quarterback play this year was clearly deficient. But quarterback play includes, scheme, play calling, other players.
And listen, the Falcons will have the 8th overall pick in this year's upcoming draft with a new head coach, but the same general manager. You have to believe that at that number 8 position, they might consider taking a quarterback or even moving up. So we'll have to wait and see. Arthur Blank and Rick McKay, the team CEO, just spoke to media for about an hour and a half. That is definitely a record. Blank made it very clear that the search, it's going to take some time. He's going to take his time to get it right, so there is no timetable. And also, he will ultimately make that decision on who will coach this team next. Guys, I got to say, Blank said the firing of Arthur Smith pained him, but he's at peace. He wants to bring his players and the fan base a championship. The right head coach is obviously the most important piece in that equation. General manager Terry Fontenot wasn't with Blank and McKay today. He wasn't fired. We were told his role hasn't diminished, even though Fontenot and Smith had a 50-50 split on decision making. Depending on who's hired next, that arrangement should stay the same. We learned today Fontenot helped interview coaches 3 years ago when Smith was hired. He'll do it again this time around.
He's done an excellent job as our general manager. Our drafts 2001, 2, and 3, 21, 22, 23 have been good. Some have been a little better than others. Certainly a free agency. The investments we've made this year on the pro side of the ball have been outstanding in my view. Serious investments, serious returns we've gotten from them. But Terry is our general manager and will be heavily involved in the process going forward.
Interesting enough, Blank was asked if it was a mistake not pursuing Lamar Jackson this offseason, and he said no because they thought they had an answer in Ridder and Desmond Ridder. More on the quarterback situation with the Falcons coming up at 6 in sports. Reporting live, Emily Gagnon, Atlanta News First.
We'll see you in the next hour, Emily. Thank you.